Both came from deprived backgrounds and are part of a dying breed of street footballers, exuberant, creative and adventurous. They were both labelled England's international messiahs, with one earning a nickname in the other's honour. Both have had their share of media spotlight, not always positive. Paul Gascoigne and Wayne Rooney. Paul Gascoigne's childhood was tormented and tragic. Born in 1967, the son of a brick hod and raised in council housing, he was in therapy as a 10-year-old after watching a friend's brother get hit and killed by a car. He developed twitches and obsessions and later became addicted to gaming machines and shoplifting. A friend convinced him to sign with local club Newcastle United, and when that friend died on a building site, 15-year-old Gazza began to realise football could make all the pain go away. Born in 1985, Wayne Rooney was the son of a bricklayer. But unlike Gascoigne, his childhood was simple. It was all about football. Scoring 99 goals as a 9-year-old caught the attention of Everton. He scored 114 goals in just 29 games for the club's under-11s. And by the time he was 15, he was playing with the under-19s. For Gazza, club life wasn't easy. His teams pressured him to lose weight, and in Newcastle's case, he drove the groundsman's tractor into the dressing room in protest. He chose Tottenham over Manchester United and left 4 years later with a damaged knee and a lone FA Cup title. Lazio was an injury-riddled wine-tasting experience, while Rangers gave him the opportunity to test his mock flute skills. Middlesbrough didn't work out, Everton, Burnley, Gansu Tianma and Boston United, and a few lackluster coaching stints. Football clubs wanted the best of him, but it was the nightclubs that got the most of him. Gazza's stint at Everton saw him cross paths with Wayne Rooney. It was Waz's first season with the senior side, and he celebrated his 17th birthday by scoring the goal that ended Arsenal's 30-game unbeaten streak. Rooney soon became one of the highest-paid teen athletes in the world, contributing 15 goals in 67 appearances before Father Ferguson came knocking, a £25.6 million move to Manchester United. He scored a hat-trick in his first Champions League game and became a Red Devil mainstay and a scoring machine. Wazza puts Gazza's club record to shame, winning league titles, a UEFA Champions League title, and a slew of other team and individual awards.
Oh my word! That's sensational!
He's also scored what's been hailed the Premier League's best goal of all time. A picture-perfect bicycle kick against crosstown rivals Manchester City. A goal most guys dream about and most guys fail miserably at. Injuries have taken a toll on Wazza's frame, and towards the end of his reign, Sir Alex began experimenting with Rooney in the midfield. His assists led to a Van Persie hat-trick and another Premier League title. But with all that attacking instinct firmly embedded in him, Rooney's hunger for goals wasn't fed. Wayne Rooney's international career with the Three Lions got off to a roaring start, becoming the youngest player to score an England goal. But sprained ankles, broken metatarsals and red cards have hindered his ability to live up to the lofty expectations of the nation, who labelled him the White Pele. He may not be Pele, but he does have something in common with David Beckham. They both share the dubious title as England's most red-carded player, with 2. Unlike Wazza, the national team was where Gazzamania peaked. Described as a dog of war with the face of a child by former Juventus president Gianni Agnelli, Gazza owned Italia 90. When a yellow card meant he'd miss either the final or, as it turned out, the third-place game, Gazza shed the tears of a man who gave his all for his country. He left the national team having won 57 caps, scoring 10 goals and trashing coach Glenn Hoddle's room after he was told his national team days were over. Alcohol, drugs, gambling and depression. It's been said that Gaza exuded severe insecurity and a debilitating desire to be loved. Wayne Rooney found love at a young age, marrying school sweetheart Colleen after a 6-year engagement. But that didn't stop Rooney from straying and being sprung in the press after a romp with a 48-year-old grandmother, and again with another prostitute while Colleen was expecting their first child. But all has since been forgiven, and Wayne celebrated his new lease on life with some new hair and a second child. He's also shown respect for his old Everton teammate, helping to pay Gaza's bills for a 2013 stint in rehab. Both technical talents with unlimited imagination, Rooney is adapting his game to prepare himself as he heads closer to the big 3-0. He'll need to invent something if he hopes to surpass Gaza's national team accomplishments. That said, if Gaza could have focused more on football and less on the firewater, he could have had an even better club career than Wazza, and perhaps become the white Pele that Rooney isn't.